So Wednesday, the 8th of October, here we are, hump day. So this is your midweek motivation. Now, your body, if you've been doing this, has actually been healing itself in this time. And it's actually in ways that you haven't even noticed. So it's been happening whilst you've been asleep. So if you're anything like me, when I was drinking, I would be constantly waking up in the night and you're not sleeping properly. I was snoring heavily and you just don't get any form of quality rest. You're not getting that REM sleep that is just so needed to actually repair and download the kind of days of the events into your brain, and that's what the REM sleep does. You're just not getting that when you're drinking all the time. So this is why people that are regular drinkers and heavy drinkers are just tired and irritable. This is why there's a host of mental health issues associated with it. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I know that there's a lot of information and a lot of blame to be laid at the fact that you're not actually sleeping, not to mention the fact that you're pouring this highly toxic chemical ethanol into your body every day and just disrupting every system in your body. I mean, there's that as well, but the actual sleep part is huge. So you might find that you're having issues around actually getting to sleep, because this is what I found. When you have a period of not drinking for a while, you can find that you don't fall asleep until 4 a.m. or something, which was the time for me, until your body gets used to the fact that it's not having alcohol. You might find that you're getting quite sweaty, that sort of thing. So I don't know what you personally are going through. Maybe you can drop a comment below and let me know. Obviously, if you want to work together, you can click the link in the pinned comment, which will take you to a page and a video that will just explain what we'll go through if we do a call together. But if we do end up working together, this is a big one as well, that we spend a lot of time getting you prepared for sleep and making sure that you're getting the rest needed, because sleep is the kind of unsung hero in all of this. Without sleep, like, nothing else really can happen, because lacking sleep, it just destroys your motivation. And there's this sort of period where you stop drinking to sobriety, which we're probably hitting about now, where you're still tired and you're worried about whether this is actually working, and and it's the temptation to go back to drinking is actually big. So I'm here to tell you that everything's okay. Your sleep is going to return to normal if it hasn't done already. It depends how much you're drinking, and obviously these videos can only do so much, so if you do want help, you know where I am. But I just want to give you this little kind of midweek pep talk, if you like, and just make sure that you're able to keep going. We've built up a little stack of things that we can do so far in the previous week. We've talked about cravings and all of these kind of things. So now, as these things come up, like sleep, we can start stacking them on top of each other. And in the program, this is what I talk about. I talk about stacking, stacking wins on top of each other and stacking small things, because a wall is just made up of singular bricks, and this is what we're doing, is we're building these bricks up into this wall. And before I go, here's something that you can actually do yourself to have an idea of what's going on. So I'm a bit of a data guy. I like to, if I see it, I can measure it. If I can measure it, I can change it, that sort of thing. And that's how we work through the program as well. But what I want you to do is I want you to get I want you to make a sleep diary, basically. And I know this probably sounds boring, and no, I'm not asking you to make the sleep diary so that you fall asleep from boredom. But what I want you to do is either on an app or a piece of paper, a notebook, something like that you can have by the side of your bed. And I want you to just track things like, what time am I going to bed? What time am I sleeping? Obviously, you'll sort of know this roughly the next morning. What is the quality of sleep that I've had? How do I feel? And what I mean by that is, how do you feel emotionally? Like, have you woken up feeling anxious? Have you woken up sweaty? Have you woken up low mood? Have you woken up feeling great? Have you woken up feeling happy? You know, there's a myriad of things that can happen. I want you to keep this diary for certainly the rest of this month, preferably well into the future as well. So yeah, you'll find that once you have this data and you've got a few weeks worth of data, you can actually see what is happening on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis. And again, this is what we do in the program. We build all of this data so that we can see in black and white what's happening. So there we go, Wednesday, hump day, your midweek motivation, if I can get my words straight. And yeah, so come into the community. I think it's in the description. You can come in there, and it's free, and we can help each other out, and we can, there's a Sober October challenge in there, which I post in every day. I sometimes do a video. You don't have to do a video if you don't want to, but you can just post a text message in there and, meet some other people. So I'm hoping to get that a bit more active. So anyway, that's going to do it for today. I feel like I'm rambling. I need a coffee. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Don't let me down. I want to see you tomorrow, all right? I'm talking to you. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.